Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Arizona Cardinals. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things.
My dreams come true. My life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
5.
Now it's at the 12 day.
Down. Here's Ritter. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. You look at this defense, and they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They've tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they've been successful so far. I wonder if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Robinson will try to pick it up. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the 1st down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
A Ritter's throw complete to Hollins. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll send a receiver in motion left. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Ritter back to throw. That is incomplete. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop the team that's won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play a perfect game. You're trying to be too precise or too fine instead of just letting it rip, and I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
Now we'll pause for an injured player. And that's wide receiver Drake London who's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Ritter down. This will complete to Scott Miller. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. What a methodical drive. This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Ritter on 1st and 10. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This will be swung out here for Connor. This defense for the Falcons, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. The Cardinals at 4-5, a game under 500. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful. And I expect them to do just that.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the...
He's got his man. It's out of the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Anthony Schwartz, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And Patterson now going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the booths right now? The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Ritter will set up to throw it. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Drake London, his intended target, and that'll bring up second down. You look at this Arizona defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes. See if they can generate.
Man, jump, man!
Nothing doing.
God damn.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Back to throw, Ritter. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. So on 4th down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Youngway Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football, it's blocked. But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Calais Campbell in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. There's Murray. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And that was always what they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
3rd and 4. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. That's a pretty strong running there. So he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. Here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a long pass attempt downfield, and the ball was popped up in the air. And how come things go from really fast to almost slow motion when the ball's up in the air and the defender's unable to haul it in before it hits the ground?
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down.
Wrong button.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. As he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. Prater's kick is good. We'll ties the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that. Only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper. He can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
It's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. In front of Chris Barnes rushing in there and hitting him for a loss.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Ritter to throw it. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 43. A good pickup there, 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. Right back to Pitts again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
2nd down and a yard. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And fighting down inside the 25. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Ritter off the play fake. Heavy rush and down he goes. Buda Baker, the safety. He gets in from the secondary for the sack.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Man, get the fuck out of here!
And he's going to have a Falcons
God,
first down
bro.
as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. In motion, Hollins. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ritter able to get away, eluding the pressure right, but it's caught on the right side of Smith, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 5. To throw it here. Ritter dancing to his left. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. And the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Curl knocks this one through the post. So the long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Play action. Now it's Murray.
Man, what the fuck was that? Come on, man. This nigga running the route for
Into the 46-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Bootlegging out here. Ritter. He'll buy some time right.
Give me the ball.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit. Brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage or make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Got a man, it's London. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. Working the middle of the field. their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Man, what in the fuck? Why is he so open?
Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let the return guy touch it.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now Greg Dortch going to bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. A final shot before half for Murray. This is caught. It's Brown. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
They'll try and run for him with Connor. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it will be Falcon football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. In motion, Hollins. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking there for pace, but intercepted. Jalen Townsend picks it. Down the left sideline. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And they'll accept that penalty. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Here's a 2nd and 8. This time, Ritter choosing to throw it. This one into the hands of Pitts. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And quickly, they get to the line. Ritter on 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Murray now on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Play fake. Murray.
Come on, man. God damn. Animation is working.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver,
Oh, this shit's so fresh, man.
downfield, go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my God.
It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a secret.
Think about it, that's a pretty important second-half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does, because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
Out there for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Ritter will set up to throw it.
Man, come on. What's going on, man?
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
They'll pitch it to Robinson. There he goes, right side. This to the 20.
I have these niggas that run the ball all fucking game again.
72 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, Ritter. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing I have, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them. And not only the DB's going to throw the verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. 7th play in the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. In motion to tight end. 3rd and short, Ritter.
Man, that's a hit.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way down the field, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20 to 13. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray.
Hey,
There is he'll make the diving catch. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. To throw is Murray.
throw the ball.
The Falcons get there. The Falcons
God
get the
damn, there's no reason I should get sacked, bro.
Grady Jarrett in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Even the most elusive quarterbacks have those tough days where they can't avoid sacks, and this is one of them. 3rd time
Gotta
he's
get rid of
gone
that
now.
shit,
He
man.
might develop some happy feet now, want to escape the pocket and try and gain more yardage with his legs.
And he's brought down
My God, bro.
after a gain of 4.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Hey, man.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Returnable here from the 38. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think we're both wondering if we were going to see them try to push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. On the return, Dortch.
Let's go! Run it back for me, baby! Let's go!
Returns will see 93 yards. And the Cardinals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now up to 14. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. It's complete. It's Miller.
Why is everybody getting blocked like that?
Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Ritter now on 2nd down. Into the hands of London. Ritter and London team up there. First down, Atlanta.
Oh, my
Now
God.
contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Another throw coming up here for Ritter. Throws right back to London, complete again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Oh, come on. Oh, my God.
Matt Hollins, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered in the 1st step in their comeback attempt.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football.
Niggas out of goal line, boy.
It's the right play for them. Exactly what they have to do. They want to take away every gap, every crack, and make sure no one can get through it. But here's the deal, though. You've worked on offense all year long about these types of defensive fronts. And if they can penetrate it at all, your runner has a chance to go
I was going to say, it could be a house call. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. This to the outside for Mack. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown.
I'ma start telling niggas get it how you can.
They'll run here with Mack. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
Again, it'll be Mack. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position. And obviously, a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great. But that's not what you're really playing for.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here comes the veteran Matt Prater in a big spot in this ballgame. This to perhaps salt this one away. back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson.
Going around on the right side. Come to the chat field. All right,
He's dropped at the 14.
you still playing your game?
I'm in this last, I'm in my other league game right now. I'm still playing. A minute left. Hey!
First and 10.
Boy, Hill!
He a little tight right now, Jay. He just got his ass
Boy, this defense again really making
You said what?
Brock Purdy got that noodle on. Fuck him over.
Yo, fuck Purdy on this game, bro. I can't do it.
Give me that! Good. I'm glad he dropped it.
Dead.
Yeah.
When I mean this safety came from middle of the field to the left of the field, I don't know where the fuck he came from. As soon as the dude broke his route, you know what I'm saying? He had at least 10 yards on him. I threw the ball, this motherfucker comes, catches up to the ball and fucking takes it.
I got some more
I'm
than
like,
points.
come on, man. Every one of these picks, well, there was one pick I threw right to him. Give him that. I'll eat that one. But the other, I think I threw 5 more picks. All of them were like corner routes that should have been fucking, that were wide open.
Yeah, where you at? The club? The car? You in the car?
What's up?
Yeah, that shit low key got me.
We can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about
Well, nigga be clicking and clacking on that controller he got. I don't say shit.
Down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Who is that? Dez or that's
Dez, no, Dez, man. It sounds like he be using the mic on his controller. Like,
Yeah, I do.
Boy,
Yeah,
that shit bad. You can hear all that.
Are you here when I hit stick?
Oh my god, nigga. That's what it sounds like. That's what it be sounding like, bro.
I be trying to break my controller, boy.
Dez, when your birthday, man?
January.
Boy, I'm gonna send you a headset in January, boy.
Boy, thank the Lord.
Send the Addy and send it now. Look what the Lord has done. Send it,
Well, you can put that bitch at the near Best Buy. I go get that bitch tomorrow.
Now, it's your birthday now, nigga. Don't be trying to stick it in for tomorrow now.
Hey, what the hell? What the hell I do to Draco, man?